Hello, my dear children, and welcome back. I know exams are just around the corner and things can feel a little stressful, but don't you worry one bit. Today, we're going to tackle the entire chapter on markets. We'll break it all down, make it super simple, super fun, and I promise, by the end of this, any exam question will feel like a piece of cake. Let's get started.
So let's just dive right in. Take a look at this picture. A busy bazaar, just humming with life. You can see vegetables, clothes, just about everything. But have you ever really stopped to wonder how all these things, the t-shirt you're wearing right now, the food you ate for lunch, even your mobile phone, how do they actually get to you? Well, that's the big mystery we're going to solve today. So here's our little adventure map for today. First, we'll figure out how stuff even gets to you in the first place. Then, we'll check out all the different kinds of markets. After that, we'll uncover the secret journey of a product, the supply chain. We'll see who acts as the referee. And finally, I'll give you some awesome tips on being a super smart shopper. So stick with me, and you'll be an expert in no time. Right then, first stop, let's get down to the absolute basics of how buying and selling even works. You know, this is the foundation for everything else. And trust me, it's way simpler than it sounds. So what even is a market? Well, simply put, it's any place where buying and selling happens. It could be your local sabzi mandi, a giant shopping mall, or, even an app on your phone. In India, you'll hear words like bazaar or the weekly haat. And here's the most important thing to remember. A market isn't just a physical place anymore. You know, for any market to even exist, you only need two people. That's it. You need a buyer, that's the person who wants to buy something, so that's you. And you need a seller, the person who's selling, like your local shopkeeper. So simple, right? No buyer, no seller, no market. Okay, so you've got a buyer and a seller. How does the magic happen? How do they make a deal? Well, it's all about the price. The price is that magic number in rupees that both sides agree is fair. Just think about when you go to buy a new cricket bat and you tell the shopkeeper, "Bhaiya, please thoda kam karo." That whole conversation, that back and forth to find a number you're both happy with, that's what sets the price.
Excellent. See? You've got the basics down already. Now let's explore all the different kinds of markets that are buzzing all around us. From that little kirana store on your street corner, all the way to the whole internet. So you can pretty much split them into two big groups. First, you have physical markets, where you actually have to get up and go to the place. And then you have online markets, where the shop basically comes to you right on your phone. I'm sure you've all seen those Instagram haul videos and reels where people show off everything they bought online. Yep, that's all part of this massive online market.
And this picture shows it perfectly. Look, on one side you have the hustle and bustle, all the colors and sounds of a traditional bazaar. And on the other side, just a simple add to cart button on a screen. Totally different experiences, but guess what? They are both markets. Now, markets also have different sizes, kind of like playgrounds. When we buy and sell things only within India, that's called the domestic market. It's like playing inside our own country. But the moment we start trading with other countries, selling our stuff to them, which is called exporting, or buying their stuff, which is importing, well, then we've gone to the international market. Okay, this next part is my absolute favorite. It's like we're detectives. We're about to uncover the secret, hidden journey that your favorite packet of biscuits takes long before you ever see it in your local shop. This journey has a special name, the supply chain. Take a good look at this path on the screen. This is that secret journey we were talking about. The best way to think about it is like a relay race. The product, let's say it's a biscuit, is the baton. It gets passed from one person to the next, and the next, until it finally reaches the finish line, which is you. So let's meet the runners in this race. So at the starting line, we have the producer. This could be a farmer growing wheat or a factory baking the biscuits. Next up is the wholesaler. Now this person is a big player. They buy stuff in massive quantities. We're talking entire truckloads, and they store it all in huge warehouses called godowns. Then comes the retailer. This is someone you know. It's your friendly neighborhood kirana store owner. He buys smaller amounts from the wholesaler. And finally, who's at the end of the line waiting to eat the biscuits? The consumer. That's you and me. And just so you can really see the difference, look here. On the left, that giant warehouse packed to the ceiling with goods, that's the wholesaler's world. And on the right, that familiar-looking shop you could find on any street, that's our retailer, the person we buy from directly. All right, pop quiz time. Let's see if you've been paying attention, my brilliant students.
Your local Kirana store, where you go to buy just 1 or 2 packets of biscuits. What kind of market is that? Is it A, wholesale, B, retail, or C, international? Just think, who sells directly to you, the consumer? And the correct answer is B, retail market. Shabash! I knew you would get it. Fantastic work. Just remember, retailers are the ones who sell things in small amounts, directly to us. Now, think about it. With all this buying and selling happening, things could get a little messy, right? Someone might try to charge way too much or sell something of really bad quality. So in this big game of markets, who's the referee who makes sure everyone plays fair? Well, that's the government. So what does this referee do? Well, it has some really important jobs. Sometimes it controls the prices of really essential things like medicines to make sure they're affordable for everyone. It also sets a minimum price for what farmers sell so that our farmers are protected from losses. And most importantly, it makes rules about quality and safety to protect all of us, the consumers, from being cheated.
Okay, we're on the home stretch. And this final section is maybe the most useful one, not just for your exams, but for your entire life. I'm going to teach you how to become a super smart shopper by looking for a few simple things. Here is your secret weapon as a shopper, the label. Seriously, next time you pick up any packaged item, don't just put it in the cart. Flip it over and look at the label. It's like a treasure map. It's got all the important info. The MRP, so you don't pay extra, the expiry date, so you don't buy something old, and it has special marks that are a guarantee of quality. I'm sure you've seen this logo before, right? On a packet of chips or a juice box. This is the FSSAI logo. You can think of it as a thumbs up from the government saying, yep, we've checked this food and it's safe for you to eat. So always look for this on food items. But what about things that come from farms, like a jar of honey or a packet of masalas? For those, you have to look for a different sign, the AGMARK logo. The ag in the name is a little clue. It stands for agriculture. This is the government's quality guarantee for all agricultural products. And one more. For big electronics, like a new fridge or an AC, look for this BE star rating. The rule here is super simple. The more stars, the less electricity it uses. And less electricity means a smaller electricity bill for your parents. So you're saving energy for the planet and saving money. It's a total win-win. And just like that, we're done. See, that was so easy. You are all now market experts. So before you go, I want to leave you with a little thought to chew on. Your parents probably did most of their shopping at the local bazaar. You shop with just the click of a button. So how will you shop in the future? What will the markets of tomorrow even look like? Think about it. All the very best for your exams. You are going to do great. I will see you in our next revision session. Bye-bye.